What's up? What's up? What's up? Welcome back to Colorless Oranges, where I share my experiences to help better yours. I'm your host, Sydney Hayes, Cinderella Cindy, that girl. And today we're talking waiting room, y'all. First of all, shout out to you for waiting for this episode. I know you're sitting there like, damn, God, you really forgot about me. I don't know what to do, where I'm going next. I'm lost. God, please help me. I don't know what to do. Like literally, because that's exactly how your girl was feeling. That's exactly how I was feeling. And these thoughts came from my brain because I share my experiences to help better. Who's? Yours. Why? Because you deserve all the help that you can get. We're here to help each other. Why would I be stingy with the thoughts and the ideas that God gave me? Who am I? Other than your friend, your bestie, your sister, your favorite girl. No, can you tell that I missed you? I missed you. Shout out to you for waiting for this episode, though. Shout out to you. Shout out to you for wanting better for your life and moving on from things that no longer serve you. Shout out to you for doing the hard part, which was letting go. And I understand that right now you're a little bit stuck. You're like, wait, but what do I do? I know I don't want to do this. This was a bad thing. I don't want to do this. It doesn't serve me anymore. It's not who I want to be. It doesn't help me further my life. It doesn't make me want to go to where I'm going to be. So I don't want that anymore. But I don't know what to do next. I know I'm going to the next part of my life. I know I'm about to level up. The biggest change is coming, but I don't know what to do. And with that, this is how we're going to start the episode today. I just wanted to make sure we were all on the same page, if that's where you feel like you are. When you are in the waiting room, in the emergency room, or at the airport, or it's the day before your interview, or it's the day before your birthday, whatever it is, what are you doing? You're preparing to go to where you're about to go, right? Waiting is in action. I feel like we kind of forgot that. And that's why I always love to read you guys the definitions of everything. Why? Because it always makes sense when we understand the linguistics of what we are talking about. And at this very moment, we're talking about waiting. And what does waiting mean? Waiting is in action. The action of staying where one is. Delaying action until a particular time. We are staying. We are choosing to stay where we are. We're waiting. And as we wait, we prepare. Right? You're waiting for your guests to come over in your house. What are you doing? You're cleaning up. You're making everything look good. Why is it that when we're waiting for God to answer our prayers, the universe to put us where we want to go, we're not preparing for it? I wanted to move. So what did I do? I packed my stuff. I understand that it could be seen as manifesting and whatnot. I just knew it was coming. Okay, I am very in tune with my intuition. I had a conversation with my mom. She kind of put it into my eyes that I'm like, I can see things. Like I have vision. Like I'm a visionary. That's what I am. As a creative, I'm a visionary. I can see how good things are going to be, what things look like, what things should be. We prepare as we wait. As we wait, we prepare. I'm going to say it again. As we wait, we prepare to go where we want to go. Now, I know for me, okay, I understand that. Now, what am I preparing for? Because in the waiting room, I feel like it's a mirror. It shows you, number one, like while you're sitting there, I feel like there's like 30,000 mirrors. And you're like, wait, I don't know what to do. Because I know I don't want to look back. So that's done. Now I want to move forward. What do? You do what you said you wanted to do. You do what you thought in your brain was going to be the right thing. And what you decided that you didn't want to do anymore. While you're sitting there, sorry, I'm getting ahead of myself. While you're sitting there and you just quit your job, right? You just left the thing that you didn't want. You said, to hell with this. I don't want this anymore. I'm not doing this anymore. I'd rather be doing whatever that was. That's what you're doing. That's what you should be doing. I'm a perfect example of this. Here is my experience to help better yours. That job that I had before didn't work out. We moved on. What did I say that I wanted to do? I wanted to do my podcast. What did I do? I thought I was waiting. I was waiting. I'm just waiting. I'm going to sit here and just wait. No, honey. No. What I should have been doing was preparing myself for the millions of subscribers and the opportunities and the blessings and the this and the that were going to come into my life. While I was sitting at that desk, I was saying I'd rather be at home putting stuff for my podcast, helping people. That's what you should be doing as you wait. You're preparing. Okay, so you want to prepare to do a podcast, own your own business, live your life, travel the world, whatever. Start packing your maleta. Make sure your passport is good. Like, prepare for the next chapter in your life. As you're sitting in the room with all the mirrors in the waiting room, you start seeing all the paths that you could take. For me, I find them to be endless. There's boundless amount of opportunities that I can do. There is no like cap to my possibilities, my opportunities into the realm that I could go. There's none. I see myself in so many different rooms. It's about just choosing one. The problem is in the waiting room, you're sitting there and you're thinking, I don't know which one to do. I have so many options. Pick one. Pick the one that you feel like is for you. Pick the one that you believe God put you here to do, what you said that you wanted to do, and just do it. I know it's difficult, but I feel like once I got into this mindset, because it really is just a mindset, because I was really in the space of like, well, I'm gonna just wait for the opportunities to come and find me, give space and room for them to come and find me. Even doing that is preparing. Giving space is preparing. Resting is preparing. I'm not telling you to be on go, go, go. If you're a person that's always on go, 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 you definitely do not need to be on go, go, go and preparing. I feel like resting is an action for those of us who do not rest often. People who are always on go, 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 to allow yourself to rest is an action. You're making space. You're giving yourself the opportunity to relax, reset, and give yourself the opportunity and the capacity to be able to get to what is next. You can't sit and dwell and keep doing the same thing you're doing and thinking something different is going to happen. That's the definition of insanity. To keep doing the same thing over and over and over and expect a different outcome, baby. Okay? Are we crazy? No. Are we insane? No. Okay? We can be delusional. That's fine. But what we can't be doing is the same thing over and over and expecting a different outcome. So, you just quit your job. You don't want to do that anymore. You want to start your business. Or you actually want to go work over there. Or you want to still work that same job but get paid more. Pick the route that you want to go. Look into the mirror that you want to be at. Take action. Move forward. Yes. All right. Now, you have decided what you want to do. So your question now is, how do you go about it? What do I do? Where do I go? Where do I start? Start at the beginning. Don't worry about how you're going to do this and how this is going to happen and what. You just start. The moment that you, number one, believe in your mind that what you're doing is going to be successful, that's great. Even if you have doubts, that's great. As long as you have faith, that's fine. Keep it pushing. I am the kind of person that I like to map everything out. I like to say, okay, well, I'm going to do this and I need this to do this. And I like to be as efficient as possible. And with that, sometimes I get overwhelmed and I stay stagnant. I will sit and just do absolutely nothing because I am overwhelmed. I've put too many steps in front of me. I put a block that I can't really get out of. Like, in order to move, I need to get a job. And then in order to get a job, I have to decide what job do I want. And I have to get and apply and la. That's you doing too much. You want to move? Pack. That's the first step. Just pack. Look for apartments. Go around the area that you want to live in. Be clear on what you want. Now, with that being said, because that was a really big like epiphany in my brain. Then I came back and I started thinking, only times that I really make moves is when I'm done and I'm tired. I get to my last like straw. And not even a straw, because that would be too big. I get to my last like grain of salt, grain of sand. Then I'm like, all right, I'm over this. I don't want to do this anymore. And I blah, 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 blah. Cool. I start praying and praying and praying. I'm the kind of person that when I pray or when I speak to God or to the universe, I'm very intentional in what I say. I have been put in the experience. I have experienced in my past, obviously. Praying for something, getting exactly what I prayed for, but in my mind, it wasn't what I prayed for because I thought it was going to look like this, right? I asked, it's like when we say, or anybody says, you ask for patience. You get the opportunities to be patient. You ask for $1 million. You get the opportunity to make the $1 million. You get offered, oh, hey, do you want to go here? Boom, that starts another thing, and you go, you start working there, and you meet this person, la, 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 all of that happens. You don't just get the $1 million in your bank account. That's not how that works. You don't just automatically upload and get the patience within you. No, you get the opportunity to show you how to be patient. So in speaking to the universe, I like to be very specific and selective and intentional with the words that I use. So if I'm saying I want to move, this is what I want. This is how I want it. These are my list of whatever. And I get very specific. Hearing that, because praying and saying it out loud is me hearing it, just like I talk to you guys and I can understand myself a little bit better. I understand where I'm coming from, even watching it back. Even months later when I watch them back, I'm like, oh, this is actually how I felt and whatnot. Saying all of those things, it's like when you go to talk to your mom, you're not speaking to her in a rude way or disrespectful. You know, you're choosing your words wisely. You know, like in doing so and speaking to the universe and telling them what you want, you have to pick a road. You have to pick where you want to go. You have to say and be certain of what you want. The waiting room is just a reflection of the fact that you don't know what you want. So in praying, in asking, in talking to even yourself, whatever it is, journaling, doing whatever it is, you're telling yourself exactly what you want. Now, if you're stuck and you don't know where to go, that's the problem. You don't know where you're going. You don't know what you want. Figure out what you want. I think that's the problem. I think that we're in the waiting room because we don't know what we want. When you know what you want, you're preparing to get what you want. You start doing what you want. I want my podcast, so I'm doing my podcast. The first thing I have to do is cut out time to do it. Second thing is write down my ideas. Third thing is make sure my camera's charged. Fourth thing is make sure I have the place and venue for me to do it. Fifth thing, keep going. Step by step. I don't overwhelm myself like, oh, well, I want to do it, but I don't have the place and I don't have the this and the that. You just start. You just do what you want and you start it. However that looks for you. If you're angry, use that anger into action. You're tired of your circumstances, change them. You are the change. Nobody's coming to knock on your door. I promise you, nobody. Only the Helva people are coming. The whatever those people, the testimony and la 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 stuff that they coming to knock on your door. And if that's not what you want, those are the only people coming to knock on your door. And if you live in the Bronx, then it's the exterminators coming to knock on your door. If you owe money on your rent, it's the landlord coming to, you know what I mean? Like, if you feel stuck and you don't know what to do, it's because you're not doing what you want to do, obviously. I feel like the words that I'm saying are obvious, but it's like, for me, I need these words. I need to hear these things being said. I'm stuck because I'm not doing what I want to do. And how do you do that? You just do what you want to do. I proposed a plan, and now I have to go about the plan. Now I have to do about the plan. Now I have to make sure I get the plan done. Because why not? I said that this is what I wanted, so why not do it? You know what I mean? Stagnancy is a state of the mind. Okay? Change your mindset. You're not stuck. You're just not doing what you want to do. You feel confined. You're not stuck. You're just not doing what you want to do. You're not doing what you said you were going to do. And then that's understandable. I know sometimes it's hard. You don't even know. For me, there's a specific car that I want. I've been dreaming of this car for a year now. A whole solid year. At times I felt inadequate. Where am I going in this car? Why do I think I need this car? Who am I to want this car? How am I going to sustain this car? These are all ideas that come from my fails, the things that I had decided that were failures in my past. Oh, I'm not going to be stable enough to do this or get this car. I need to have X, Y, and Z so that I can have this car. I need to make the plans, and I need to have places. That's not how that works. You just get the car. You are the judge of yourself, of what you think you deserve. You are the only one that has the power to tell yourself what you are worth. Your worth comes from you, from within. You can't expect the world to show you what you deserve, because the world is just a reflection. How you see the world is a reflection of how you feel about your worth. So if you think that you're worth a Camry, that's what you're worth, and that's what you like, and there's nothing wrong about that. I think I'm worth this specific car that I want. Do I doubt it at times? Yes, I do. I'm still working on it. It's kind of hard for me. And I'm like, I'm still so young. I'm still my mother's daughter. I'm never not going to be my mother's daughter, but I feel like if you feel like your mother's daughter, then you know what I'm talking about. You know, your mom is still coming in and bringing you lunch. I did a whole post for my mom for her birthday today and all of this stuff. And I was just like, wow, I'm really like her child. Once you don't feel like a child and you start feeling like an adult and these things, whatever. In my mind, I kind of felt like a child a bit. Not that I'm not a grown woman and I don't make my own decisions, not like that, but just so like, you know, like, oh, I'm mommy's little girl. Mommy's got my back. Not that I go with everything doing so, but I just know I have a good support system. So at the end of the day, like, if I don't want to do something, I don't got to do it. You know what I mean? You can be your own support system. I know plenty of people who had nobody and still made it out. I have been blessed enough to have a mother that is just the best mom in the world. Yeah, so I'm battling those ideas of me not being worth, you know, enough to have that car. Soon I will, though. Soon I'll get out of my own mind, change my mindset, and feel that I am worth it. I let myself down at one point, and that really does hold me back. It really did a number on me to feel that way about myself, to feel inadequate, to feel incapable of supporting myself. That really like changed a lot for me. And I've been trying to heal that part of me, and just get to a point that I can, you know, break free from those chains that I put in my brain and give myself the opportunity to do better and get what I want and not be stuck or whatever. Can I help him? This police officer just did a whole like U-turn in front of me for what exactly? I'm like literally in a dead end. He came all the way over here to see what? Mrs. Officer. I think another realization that helped me with it. And sometimes you just got to speak the truth. Okay? Speak the truth. You're not working hard enough. That's it. That's what it was. I wasn't working hard enough. I want this podcast to work. I'm not doing nothing for it. What are you talking about? What are you talking? You're not working hard enough. You want to go get it. You don't want it that bad if you're not moving for it. You're sitting in a waiting room. You're waiting. Go get it. What are you waiting for? You want that promotion at your job? Go get it. You want that business? Go get it. You want to be in the gym 24/7? Go do it. I know it's so hard and it's so sad. Like, I don't feel good enough. Okay, baby. It's fine. Just rest. Heal a bit. Take it easy. When you're frustrated, though, and you're angry, move. Do it. Just do it. You guys know Starsky and Hutch? I like that movie. I like Ben Stiller a lot. Just do it. Just do it. Like Nike said it best, honestly. Just do it. Get it done and over with. But if you're not angry, then you're not at the point that you really want it that bad. You're complacent. You're content with where you are. And that's fine. Just don't be out here lying. Oh, I'm stuck. I don't know where to go. I'm waiting. You're not waiting. You're just waiting tests your discipline, your patience, and perspective. Okay? You're sitting and you're waiting. Do you have the discipline to keep it pushing and keep doing what you want to do at what you want? Do you have the discipline? I don't. I know that for a fact. I don't have, in the box that I've confined myself, I don't have the discipline. And I recently saw something that was talking about the difference between discipline and capability and capacity. Discipline versus capacity. Capacity is, do you have the withal to do what you want to do? It's not about, oh, do I have the strength? No. Do you have the capability? Like, is it in you to do that? Can you push that cart? Can you do it? Or are you tired because you've been burnt out and you've been doing the same thing over and over and over and over and over again? Are you in a space to do something new? Can you do something new? There's a difference between discipline and capacity. You're upset because you're not able to do things, but did you sleep enough? There's people out here in the world that can go to sleep for only 4 hours and they can conquer the day. I like my 7-8 hours of sleep, honey. Don't bother me. Every day there's an activity. Oh, now it's time for me to clean, whatever. I'm tired. No, I don't have the capacity to, number one, listen to other people at sometimes, clean my stuff sometimes, go certain places. Like, it's not in you. It doesn't make you a bad person, and it doesn't make you less disciplined either. It just means you don't have the capacity for it. Your bottle is full or your bottle is empty. And I'm not talking about, just resting, taking 1 day to rest. And you've been doing this for like 10 years, taking 1 day to rest. Oh yeah, I did this. Go recharge somewhere that feels, what is that? That crystal that helps you recharge stuff. Is it selenite? I don't know. I know somebody will tell me in the comments though, because y'all are the best, because you guys love commenting on my videos. I'm hypnotizing you to want to comment on my video. Yes. Go find a place where you can recharge. Make the decision to sit back, take action in sleeping. That's so hard. To train your mind that you're not being productive right now and that it's time to rest is the hardest thing possible for somebody who is doing go all the time, who's in survivor mode all the time. It's the hardest thing possible. I can't name another thing harder for me. To say, oh yeah, I'm just going to stay at home and I'm going to relax and take a nap. Mind you, my mind is racing. Like, why aren't you doing this? You should get up and go do this. Why do you think that you could just sit here and not get up and go? Your family needs it. You got to get up. You need this. There's so many things. Babe, it's a rat race in my mind. Change your mindset, honey. I had to sit myself down. Sit down. Take a chill pill, girl. You know the quote, Rome wasn't built in one day? I've been like looking for these. I've been looking for a specific book, right, that has like all of these things, all of these sayings that we have, like let them eat cake. You see how like there's a second part to it, or jack of all trades, master of none. There's other parts to it that we don't know and we don't talk about them. But that's the whole point. Rome wasn't built in one day, but it was taken down in one. Yes, it was, honey. And that is the same thing that's going to happen with you if you don't sit back and take action and rest, sleep, get some rest. Close your eyes, girl. Them bags is not cute. And whether you can see them or not, whether you hide them well or not, you know deep down inside you need the rest. There is no gold medal for who can sleep the less. There is no gold medal on who can endure the most pain. There is none. You're doing a dissatisfaction to yourself by not listening to yourself. If your body's asking you for rest and to chill, and it's every day for a week, a month, a year, 2 years, 3 years, you got to do it. I've grown into the age and the understanding that you can either work extremely hard in your adolescence, and then as you become an adult and older and whatever, then you can chill. Or you can be somebody who went through everything nice, soft, and then boom, life hits you and you got to do it all then. It's one side or the other, and you can pick. You can pick which side. Either you do the hard work and enjoy the fruits of your labor later on, or you try to enjoy the fruits in the beginning and then you have labor at the end. You decide. You can make it easy for yourself or not. And it's also too, I saw something that was talking about how like us being lazy and stuff like that, and like, you know that you have to wash clothes. It's still got to get done, right? Whether you do it today, tomorrow, whenever, it's still got to get done. And now it's even worse because you're doing it later and now you're even more tired. You thinking to yourself like, damn, I could have done this earlier. Put yourself through all that stress for what? Once it comes in your mind, just do it. Take action and do it right then and there. Now, I also think there's another side to being in the waiting room and you propose this idea and now you don't want to do it. That's great. You changed your mind. You have another idea. Don't feel bad about changing your mind. Change it as quickly as it comes. If it takes you 2 seconds to change your mind, change your mind. A lot of the times we should sleep on it though. I'm not saying like make, drastic changes in 1 second. But if you feel like you're in the waiting room and you made this idea and you don't want to do that anymore, give yourself the space and grace to think about what you do want to do. You do want to change. You want to get somewhere else. You want to do something else. You actually don't like that person. You like this person. Take your time and do it. I think a lot of the times, me, because I'm very much like, if I say I'm going to do something, I'm going to do it. I sometimes feel bad and guilty, like, damn, I said that I was going to do this and I didn't do it. Oh my God, you just don't want to do it anymore. Are you not allowed to change your mind? What, are you a robot? Help me understand. If you ever see me fighting with a bear, help the bear. Yeah, I wasn't working hard enough. I want this podcast to work. Yada, yada, yada. Wasn't working hard enough. Boom. Done. Biggest question of this all. Are you waiting efficiently? I feel like that to me speaks a lot. But if you don't understand what I'm saying, are you sitting in the waiting room waiting efficiently? Are you packed and ready to go? Your job interview is tomorrow. Did you get your clothes out? Do you know what you're wearing? Is your resume fixed? Are you willing and able to get to that place 24/7? Do you have what it takes to get to that job? You're going on a trip. You don't pack while you're on the airplane. It's impossible to do so. That's the thing that I feel like we forget. We're like, oh, I want to have all this stuff and everything all ready and lined up for when you're not packing on the airplane, honey. You don't have all the money in the car that you just want to buy. You don't have all of the knowledge and everything you need to know for that new job that you want. That's not how that works. You don't gather all your eggs. And that's not how that works. You prepare as best as you can for what you want. I seriously sitting here, I couldn't have thought all of these words that I'm telling you right now. I couldn't have thought them in my brain first and then come on here. That's not how that works. You get an idea. I got an idea. It was the waiting room. That's the name of this podcast episode. The waiting room. I'm going to do one. I'm not sitting here reciting words in my brain, telling myself, what am I going to tell you? You go to law school, you learn the things that you might need. But even then, it's really only through experience that you know what you're doing. Trials and tribulations, honey. You went to law school, got your degree. Now you want to become a lawyer. Now you have this case. You've never done this case before. Sure, there's similarities. But there's nuances. There's different things that in every scenario that we don't know all the answers to. Stop trying to get all the answers before making a decision, Sydney. Because, oh my God, but I need to make sure that I cross all my T's and dot my I's. I need to make sure I know everything that's going to happen because I don't want to make a mistake. Oh, you don't want to make a mistake, Sydney? Oh, why? Why? Is your ego going to be hurt? Because you made the outcome of that situation your whole identity? Is that why? Aw. Don't piss me off. Don't piss me off. Seriously. If it happens, it happens. If it doesn't, it doesn't. And it's amazing if it didn't, and it's amazing if it did. Whatever outcome it is, it's what is meant to be. Whether you failed or not, you needed that. If you failed, it helps you gain more knowledge for the next time you try. You do not need every single answer to every single thing before making a decision. You don't. I'm one to say that. Just jump in. Know how to swim though. You know? Be adaptable. I'm adaptable. That's why sometimes I just throw myself in the deep end. Listen, I used to be in hybrids in the pool. I'll throw myself in. It was like 20 feet or I don't know how many feet deep it was. I used to throw myself in. I didn't care. Yes, I know how to swim, but sometimes, you know, people are in there. There used to be boys in there that would like play fight with you and like fake try to drown you and stuff. That was kind of scary, but I still did it because I have strength. I have resilience. I am resilient. Right. No, seriously though. I'm being dead serious. You don't need all the answers to make a decision. I promise you don't. You just need to understand that you can do it, have faith in yourself, and boom, jump in. Head first. I'm actually a kind of feet first kind of person. I like to bloop this way. I can't really put my head in like, I don't know, maybe it's because I'm an air sign and I'm a logical thinker. I like to think everything through. Don't make no mistakes. Shut up, corny. Anyways, what I wanted to leave you with was some things that I did while I felt like I was waiting. You know, because in my mind, waiting was just sitting down and like this. That was waiting for me. I was just, ooh. God, is that you? God, can you please help me? God, I'm so thankful for everything I have, but please, I need to move forward. As I started writing things down, giving myself the space, resting a bit. Giving myself the space really just meant like I'm not in doing every single thing with everybody. It meant like I'm just chilling by myself. I'm giving myself space to think. So I would journal. That's number one. Started working on what I actually wanted. It took me 1 entire month to edit a video that normally takes me 5 minutes. It takes me 5 minutes to edit a video. It took me a month of, I'm going to do it today. I'm going to do it tomorrow. I don't have time today. I'm going to do it tomorrow. I've been doing this. I'm busy. It took me a month. I finally edited the video. The day comes, I can't even post it. I don't have Wi-Fi. I need to get a thumbnail. I need to write a caption. Oh my God, these things were so daunting. They were hurting me. I didn't want to do it. And then I did it and I was like, what was I like stressing about? Why did I feel like it was so much? It was the environment that I was in. I didn't want to edit there. I wanted to edit it on my computer. And I had already put it on my iPad. And it's okay to pivot, babe. That's what life is about, pivoting. I didn't want to edit it on my iPad anymore. I just transferred it onto my computer. I already had done some edits on the iPad and I was just like, whatever, man. If I'm going to be more comfortable editing on my computer, then that's what I got to do. If that's what I want, that's what I want. I don't got to explain it to nobody. Literally. So I started working on what I wanted to do. I wanted to put up my episodes. So I started working on it. It took me a while, but here we are. I made it. I did make it, babe. You should be proud of yourself. Refine your skills. I had to get back into the whole vibe of making these videos, you know? What was my vibe before? Putting on a cute outfit, putting some makeup on, writing my thoughts down in my book so that I'm on task, talking about what I need to talk about. And, you know, I have some kind of safety and security because that's what I like. I like safety and security sometimes. Look, you see this? Safety and security. Bow chicka bow wow. Refine your skills. Basically how they say like sharpen your knives. You know? People coming over to your house, you making sure you got your plates and your stuff clean. Your house is clean. Why? Because you want people to just be happy in a clean house. You don't want people coming over in a dirty house. Pray. Pray about it. Hearing myself pray and seeing what words I'm deciding to use and what I'm trying to say and whatever, it really helped me. Because I'm like, oh, you just want to help people? So find a job that helps people. Okay? You want to make the money? So make the money. You know what I mean? Yeah. It really helps to decide what you want to say and why. Why do you want to do what you're doing? Why do you want that? Just like that's what I was trying to talk about when you talk to your parents. You're talking to them and you're saying what you need to say in a good, clean, direct manner. You're not rude. You're not disrespectful because you respect these people. So you don't want to waste their time. You're not wasting the universe's time by saying stuff that you know you don't want. For me, at least. I'm not going to open my mouth and I'm not going to say nothing that I don't want. Why? Because I've already learned that when I start saying stuff and I start praying out of like survivor mode and the necessity and the lack of whatever, I get exactly what I pray for. And babe, it's not a good thing all the time. It's not. I mean, it is. Like I said, there's no good or bad. But in layman's terms, you know what I'm trying to say. And if you don't, hit my DMs and I will be glad to explain the words that are coming out of my mouth. Thank you very much. Network. It really be the people that you least expect that are like here to help you, you know? I did these hats. If you aren't aware, I sell merchandise for Colorless Oranges. Yes, I do. I got some t-shirts and I got some hats. I don't really have that many t-shirts left, honestly, but that's neither here nor there. We're doing a drop very soon, but besides that, I have some hats. These hats, my whole idea, I never wanted to make hats. It was always like a big thing. I wanted to do a specific kind of vibe. So I never wanted to do it. I was on live. People were like, yo, Sid, do these hats, whatever. And I was like, I bet. So I started screen printing them, like heat press and blah, blah, blah. It's not my favorite quality. And I'm very much of a quality. People who own my shirts know my shirts are the best quality. There's everybody that has them is like, wow, this is the best quality shirt I got. Even against people who got like gallery department and whatever. I don't play about quality. I'm very particular in the things that I like. I'm not going to sell something that I don't like. And I'm not just trying to make a quick buck off of people. That's not my vibe. So it was very daunting. The whole hat thing was I wanted people to tell me a little bit about themselves and I would make them a customized hat. And then everybody was like, no, like, please, can we just get a Colorless Oranges hat? Like, blah, 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 blah. Made the Colorless Oranges hat, screen printed, hat pressed, heat pressed, whatever. Oh, it's 222. He pressed it, whatever. I did that. Everybody bought them. Sold out super fast. So I'm like, all right, let me just invest and do what I said. If I was going to do hats, how I would do them, which was embroider. I embroidered my hats. Now, as I embroidered my hats, I think I sold like maybe 5 hats. How'd that work? My whole thing about these hats, though, I want people to customize them and make them however they feel in that moment. I want you to design your own hat. So you have a blank canvas. It says Colorless Oranges on it. I'll put pictures here on the screen. Hopefully my car listeners can reference the video at some point, or just check our Instagram. It's all on our Instagram, I promise. I'll be posting over there like it's my job, because it is my job, because that's what I want to do. Because in the waiting room, I decided it was my job. So I'm going to treat it like a 9 to 5, and I have a boss who's going to fire me if I don't get on my Zoom. If I don't get and post and do boom, it's going to be gone. So that's how I'm posting. Like, my life depends on it. Yeah, I wanted you to customize them. I don't know if that's not people's vibe, whatever. I know it'll reach people. I'm not getting anxious, or I don't feel a lack of or anything like that. Like, it's very much like I know whoever wants to express themselves and wants to do an opportunity like this will buy the hat. And that's simple. I'm not trying to reach quantity. I don't want quantity. I want quality. Quality people. People who want to better themselves and want to whatever. And if you want to express yourself, if you are interested in designing your own things, or you have some like a little itch inside of you that wants to paint, that wants to do something, wants to express yourself on something that you can wear, there are the hats. That's what the hats are for. I was doing it with people. I provided all of the materials and stuff. Just meet up with people. Boom, shakalaka. Here's the hat. Oh, no. Don't even play with me. It's 87 degrees outside. Like, I need the AC, girl. What are we doing? Okay, thank you. I would bring it over and I just record, and that's it. Simple. Paint a hat that you feel happy about. You wear it outside. It signifies it's an expression of yourself. That's really been my thing with the hats. Like, I want people to remember, like, this world is yours. You are the architect of your world. You designed this world. You designed what you want. Don't let nobody tell you anything different. The world is yours, and the world revolves around you. I promise. The world is yours, babe. It's literally yours. So if you want, let's say, a hat, and you want it to be red, you paint it red. And that's how you express yourself. And now when you go outside, it's a reminder of this is you. The world is yours. You go to the cleaners, take your pants to get tailored, babe. I understand that they put us in size 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30, 31, 32, 33, 34. I know that they did that to us. I know. But you don't have to take it. You can fix it, alter it, cut it up, slash it up. Do whatever you want. Create what you want to see in the world. Just a side note, I don't really know how this like correlates to one another. I can find a correlation because that's really my gift. I can really make anything, two things coincide. Jail, people that are in jail and prison should be working. Put them in the workforce. Send them to war. I don't know what that says about me. I don't know what that means necessarily. But why do we just have like all these places and all these people who are literally just in a waiting room, just sitting down? They're not even in a waiting room. They're just sitting down doing nothing. They're on pause. There's a difference between waiting and paused. Those people in jail, they're just paused. You put somebody's life on pause for an action that they did. All right. They want to be violent. They want to be out here. Bo. Send them to war. They know how to use it. What? Why are we putting people that don't want to be out there? What kind of what you mean a draft? What are we talking about? Just send those people. But I don't know what's the problem with that. Say what you want about me. This is my thought. Okay, this is very preliminary. I haven't thought even deeper about it. Okay, it's just very like surface level in my mind. They want to go. They want to be violent. Send them out. And because let me tell you why, actually. Because shout out Lehman College. Shout out my whatever that class was that I took that one time. That really helped me understand what the conquistadors were doing. Why? What were they doing? The Spaniards were sending people out who were bad, who they were ashamed of, to other countries. And they were like, yeah, go over there and do this and that and make sure that it was good. They were sending out the violent people, the people that they were ashamed of in their own country. They were sending them out, sent them away. Brazil, Dominican Republic, Española, whatever. They were sending them out all of these places. They were smart. That's smart. Yes. Oh, we don't want violent people in our thing, and we don't want to show violence. We don't want to send them out. Send them out. You rather have them what? Sitting in jail because you want money? So, all right, you want money? Go help them go make money. They decided that they wanted to do this. All them people in jail with they're entrepreneurs and they're florists, if you know what I mean. And they're selling this and they have this and there's this and da. Send them away to go do something. Why are we pushing for stagnancy versus productiveness? Why? What's so wrong about you, America, sending those people that you don't like, that you think that need to be put on pause or whatever, and they need to think about their actions, and they need to That's so pointless. I'm not talking about every single thing. Don't start coming at me about the 1% of these people who did this and these cult leaders and this and that. I'm just saying, like, we can find a better way to do things. Seriously. Like, it really bothers me. Because, like, I understand, like, okay, people make mistakes and people do wrong things and whatever. All right, let them work that off somewhere else. Let's be a productive society. Sydney Hyatt, at your service. Call me for mayor, president, whatever you want to do. Yeah, so network, hit up some people. I mean, honestly, I feel like it's an annoyance for me to post all the time. It's like, all right, you know why? Because I made my subconscious and my brain tells me, why are you posting that? Oh, you can't even sell those hats. Look at you. Everybody's looking at you like, oh my God, you can't sell those hats. And okay, yes, you're right, but so what? So what? So what? So what? So what? Who cares about the perceptions of others? Like, oh my God, I could care less what somebody thinks about me, for real. But my mind is like, oh, they're laughing at you. You can't sell these hats. And it's not for them. Ha 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 ha. Ha ha ha. They. And I don't even got to go back at it because I was about to do that and you shouldn't do that. Okay? I'm not going to do it. But in my mind, I was about to say something. Okay? If you caught it, you caught it. If you didn't, you did it. Anyways, last thing that you can do is rest. Give yourself the space and the ideas and and allow yourself to think about something new, please. Think about a different way. Think about what you want to do. And that's it, honey. The waiting room exists for as long as you want it to. And that's fine. If that's a comfort spot for you, if you feel like you need a place where you can just chill and think to yourself. Yeah, if you've made a waiting room for yourself in your brain and your mind thinks that you're sitting down just waiting somewhere, I know that that's like a coping mechanism. It's where you feel safe, and stay there for as long as you need to and decide what you want to do and just go on and do it. Make sure you rest, drink some water. Please don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. Please. I would love for you to stay here. We're like friends, besties. Cause I'm your girl, Cinderella. Please don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. I'll see you and you in the back soon. Yo, I really hope to one day like be able to do this every day. Like every day I have like something to say. Every day. I can't wait for that to be like my reality. Like I film, boom, edit, post. Film, boom, edit, post. Film, boom, edit, post. Film, boom, edit, post. What? Film, boom, edit, post. Film, boom, edit, post. Film, boom, edit, post. Boom, 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 boom. Mark my words, one day it's going to happen. I don't know if it's tomorrow. I don't know if it's next year. It's going to happen, honey buns. You know why? Because I'm making a decision to do it. I'm going to make it a priority. Cause I'ma set out, I'ma go getter. I do what I wanna do when I wanna do it all the time. And ain't nobody gonna stop me but me. What? Anyways, I love you so much. I'm proud of you for even being in the waiting room. But just know, in order to get out of it, you got to decide what you want to do. Prepare for it and do it, baby. And that's a wrap. Even right now as I'm talking to you, like my mind is like, all right, so boom, I'm going to do a reel. I'm going to do a TikTok. And I'm going to do a couple per episode. Per episode doesn't need just one banger. Oh, here's what I was talking about in this episode. Sure. But like if I'm just doing like one episode a week, I can do like 5 posts from these. Like there's so many things. And sometimes if there isn't, you pivot and you don't have to do the same formula every time because not everything always works. Did I have coffee today? Yes. Be safe out there, honey. I'm always here to listen to you. If you have anything you want to talk about, I'm always here to listen to you. I promise. You always have an ear, a sister in me. Now, if you tell me that I look like my dad, I don't know why I always have to say that. Because every time I look at myself, I'm like... But lately, I've been looking at myself, I'm like, wow, I look just like my green-eyed bandit. I do. We're twins. And if you don't think so, you're a hater. Sorry to tell you. Holla Chiguala! Peace up. A down. Dun, 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 dun. Dun, 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 dun. Yeah. And we're back, baby.